In a world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical. Welcome back, guys and gals, Critical here. Today I'm bringing another episode of The Last Epoch on my Righteous Rage build. Now, I literally stopped recording and started recording, so I haven't even walked through the doorway yet. But I went back to town, sold off my gear, and I bought a iron armor. It had one strength rune on it, and I did use about 2 or 3 glyphs of the Guardian, which protect your crafting, and I was able to get myself to a T5. So it's T5 on strength, T2 on fire protection, and T2 on health. And it's much better armor. And you can see my character actually looks a little different now. They've been adding more equipment models to the game, so that when you change equipment, there's a change in your character. Now, eventually, when the game's complete, that'll all be modeled. Not every little piece, I don't think, but the majority of it, the main pieces of it. And I think that's something that we can look forward to in the future. Now, this is the Shattered Valley, and truth be told, I knew about this side area in this one. This is the one somebody asked me about on the forums. Are there a lot of hidden areas? And I said, well, I don't think I found anything that's quote-unquote hidden. But there are some areas that if you go into the area like you normally would and follow the normal progression path, which in this area, that top part is gone, and everybody crosses the bridge. Myself included, always crosses the bridge. I came up here just on a whim to go for some barrels, and I noticed there was a cave here. The Forgotten Cave. Ooh, forgotten. And I was like, hey, okay, I'll save this. That's where I was like, okay, I need to do a playthrough where I go and look in all these areas that I haven't been to yet, and I want to bring you guys along. Ooh, resist elemental damage. Okay, nice to know. I don't do a lot of elemental damage right now, so I'm more physical. Anything that says resist physical damage, oh yeah, that's going to hurt. But I will be able to get bleed. There are some nice bleeds that I can work in here. I could work some void. I haven't decided. I've got the thumbnail ready. If I want to work void damage into this character and go dark side a little, I have the thumbnail already done. I just haven't decided how I want to build it yet. Do I want to stay on the righteous path, or do I want to stray into the dark side? Stay tuned and we shall see which path I choose. It's whatever gives me the most damage. I might try it for an episode or two and a build or two and see where I get the best damage benefit. Because once I've got my defenses to the point where I can take the hits that I'm absorbing without taking too much damage, it then becomes a DPS race. Who can beat the other one down fastest? Can I whittle the enemy down quick enough so that they're not doing too much damage to me? At least that's how I see it. Get your defenses high and then worry about the rest later. And I'm purposely going one direction to make it easier to see where I have not explored yet. I'll take the hit. I had ward to protect me. Trying to move out of the way of that would have just lowered my DPS, giving the mob an extra chance to attack me. Void infused earth, though, nasty, very, very nasty enemy. Especially if they catch you from behind and you're not ready for it. Oh, nice double dash. Dash to the one side, get a smack in, and then dash to the ones behind them and finish that group off. Okay, there's a linear path through here. I don't know if that's intended. or if it's, because so far that might just be a curl, that might just be a curl. All right, those might just be, we're gonna go, I said I'm gonna stay on this path, we're gonna stay doing it. If I get to an end and I want it and I run back, I'll do it off camera and just show you what the finished map looks like if it's just if it just round back on each other. Ooh, killed him before it, yeah. Got poison on me though. No, I'm gonna stay down here. Watch the scorpions. They are there are a lot of variants of scorpions that are resistant to physical damage. And if you're playing along and doing this build, yeah, that hurts. Hurts really, really bad when an enemy is resistant to your main damage style. Hence why I need to make sure I get bleed and ignite damage on this character. Now I've got some, but I want to get more. Chest at the end of the swing passage. Now this will start making it last longer. This will give you the movement speed that I want, and then this will extend it, and I'm gonna rush over to here, max that out, and then max these two out. And if I remember correctly, I think I go over here and grab that, but we'll see. This one might not be, this build I do on here might not be exactly like the other one I was doing, because I've learned a lot in that other build to help this this run well. And I'll eventually do a build guide on this, but this is a slow playthrough. You know, normally when I'm doing a build guide, I want to rush to the end, get the build fleshed out, find something that works rather well. Doesn't have to work perfect, but you know, rather well, and then do a quick build video. But it's cheap. It's I'm doing it to get a video done. You know, because people expect, hey, you know, Critical, where's your build video? I'm not seeing any build videos from you, which is a question I'm getting a lot right now. And it's like, I really want to play and enjoy the game, not rush to the end and get videos done. You know, I'm doing some of that, but I'm doing it on the side. It's not the main thing that I'm doing. I feel I need some more damage. We're going to put a couple points into Executioner as they come, so I have some more damage. I feel a little weak right now. All right, so this ended up being a side passage. So and I bet you this passage right here is the main one. I think the other two that we passed by were what I thought they were, just side areas that either turn back on each other or extended out. Oh, this one might not be. There seems to be a chest right here. Okay. You know, it's funny when you're on live on, you know, camera. Well, not live, but, you know, recorded on camera, and I don't cut too much stuff. Coughing, stuff like that. And you're proven wrong like a complete idiot. Like you don't know anything what you're talking about. It's just lovely. I needed those potions anyways. I was taking some hits there earlier. Heal. Try not to use my potions for a bit until I'm fully stocked back up. Paladin does have the ability to heal. The heal actually does pretty good. Ooh. I'm getting proved wrong. Okay. I'm going to laugh at that very first pathway that I skipped ended up being the quote-unquote correct pathway. Now, if I want to explore the entire map, there really is no correct pathway. It's just go places you haven't gone before. All right. I think having this guy into my... Yeah, that was the thing that got me all the damage earlier. That and having the stupid... Too many of the damn spiders hitting me and causing way too much damage. I need more poison protection. That's one thing that my my build that I did on this, the higher level build, is definitely missing, is the resistance is necessary to maintain your health. I found that hurts. I think what I'll have to do is each item that I craft have a target stat or two that I really need to go for, and then everything else be defensive or protective. An element, a void or necrotic, something that keeps my health full up. Not so much glass cannon going full damage, but doing some protections. I tend to build glass cannon builds, focusing on a single damage type or two, and maxing my damage as much as possible. Or I do a full utility build where stuff takes forever to die, but they can, they have a hard chance killing me, or I'm more useful to the party in multiplayer. All right, let's look around the map. Oh yeah, this is a winding area. I like this. A lot to explore. All right, so that was the main room. All right, sweet. So I've got that area this way down here, and basically where I'm going now. I am gonna make sure that this is checked real quick. I have a feeling it's gonna be a side. It's not gonna go very far, so I want to get it knocked out now, since I'm close. Yeah, I was right. It's probably gonna be a side area. Heal again. Intermittently drop a heal on myself. Nice. I like seeing all those shards. I think I'll take that one so I can have another health pot. I mean, I've already died once on this character. I guess it doesn't matter if I die again, but I try to avoid it when I can. It's the poison. I gotta get rid of the poison spitters. They're nasty. I mean, the one poison spitting spider is really nothing to worry about. It's when you get 3 or 4 of them hitting you that, yeah, then it starts hurting, because then it starts stacking. All right, so once again, I ended up going down the side passage again. I'm thinking that's a side passage. Don't even need to go down it. Make sure there's not a chest. All right, so this is the main passage, and it'll branch and probably head off in another direction. My guess. Yes. Merge, branch. Trying to remember to, you're a paladin, you can heal. Jeez, another one. Okay, now I really do need to look at the map. Okay, so this is side, that's side. Is there not a secondary exit? There's usually a way that allows you to exit without going all the way back to the beginning. If not, this is the first side area, small dungeon hence, that I've seen that didn't have a outlet that returns you back to the entrance, which is okay because that doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm good with that. Okay. All right. So be it. What I did, I went back to town, sold all my stuff off, bought and then tried to craft a better pair of boots. It's shattered, but I did get much improved movement speed, which will be helpful with this kind of run so that I'm not wasting too much time. And then I just used the teleporter to get back out here because there's no reason to run all the way back through there when the teleporter is so close. Maybe that's why that one doesn't have a exit here to get back to where you started, because you can just TP out and come back in really easy. I love the physics of the boxes falling over the cliffside. That looks so cool. You'll see bodies if the body gets thrown near it. Watch this. This falls down there. If you get a body and you kill something close to it, you can knock them over the cliff as well. Rare guy. Yeah, the rare ones is where I really struggle on. I'll have to mix some crit into this build, I think, just to maximize my damage numbers. Now I'm going my standard way that I normally run through here right now, just to uncover the map. There's not a lot of side area in here. And this was the one that I was sure that I spoiled a side area on, but now I don't think so, because there's only one side area in here on this map, according to this, and we've already been there. Level up. More heal on blockage, please. So what I thought was going to lead to a side area, I think just leads to other parts of the same map, but different pieces of floating earth. And I love the idea of floating pieces of earth that are being held together with these huge chains and bridges. It's kind of cool. And these I have been to before. We're going to check the map just to make sure there's something that's not, you know, the devs aren't cheeky and snuck something in that nobody knew about. We're going to check it, but I might pass up on some stuff, but never pass up and stack up on the Void Clerics. Best to take them on one at a time. Please. You're just gonna die. Stay back. Save yourself. I am Batman. I don't know why I'm making that voice. It just, if my voice fell into it, maybe think of you know, I couldn't resist. I'm Michael Keaton, Batman. Not that he did a bad job of being Batman. He just wasn't written very well. The DC universe, unfortunately, just doesn't have the same quality of story and just the same quality as the MCU. Sorry, it just isn't there. Now, Batman Begins is one of those rare examples. The Dark Knight was really well done, gritty, but not over the top. But the rest of the DC universe, other than Wonder Woman, I don't think, you know, did itself any favors. I don't think the TV shows are really doing that universe any favors. Do I think anybody could ever do what the MCU did with the Avenger movies and tying 21 separate movies all together? No, I don't think that's going to be something that somebody's able to do again in the future. And even if they try, they're just going to be compared to the MCU and found lacking, I'm guessing, because, you know, the first time is, you know, the big one. That's the one everybody remembers. No, I won't spoil anything for you, but yeah. If you have any interest in the Avengers or the MCU, you have the Endgame. Would be awesome. Don't spoil it down on the comments, people, please. Yes, it's been out for a few weeks, but give people time. All right, so I think we basically covered everything in this map. I think there's one, yeah, there's one spot in the middle. But I don't think there's much there other than there's two floating islands with mobs. We'll go check it out real quick, but I don't think there's much there. This one didn't take, I have to admit though, having that movement speed, finally having some decent moving speed boots really helps with the, hey, I want to check everything out on this map, and, you know, sorry, it's going to take a while. At least now it doesn't take an hour, it'll, you know, take a good 20-ish minutes, which is definitely a vast improvement. Yep, that's what I thought. These two were the ones that were duds and didn't go anywhere. All right, time to head back to the normal way out. How you guys liking it so far? Are you enjoying the play style? Is it a little too slow? It is chaotic. I will say, if you like a steady pace for when you're playing this game, this build can be very, very chaotic. Sometimes you're just tearing through mobs left and right, and then all of a sudden you're going to hit a brick wall where certain mobs are just going to sit there and just soak the damage, and you're like, why aren't you dying? All of a sudden you're just like, I feel so weak. 2 minutes later, you're, you know, smashing the little ones. Once you have your defenses up, though, you can really gather stuff up and go ham on it. It's the most fun, at least for me when playing this, is when you're able to go ham on something. Just collect almost the entire map, get into one area, and just let everything go. Just everything take a whack at you. You're either healing it, taking the hit, retaliating, and there's just numbers just raining on the screen. And things are just melting and dying. It's glorious. I love the chains. The chains are so cool. It really sets the mood. That's the tone. Oh, I almost missed you. Like me, man, these void thralls. They used to be they were the glacier avalanche bears of the alpha, the thralls. Oh my god. They would start stacking up on you. You'd get 3 or 4 in the arena, and you'd have one stun you, you'd get away, next one would stun you, you tried to move, and as you're running away, you're actually triggering their charge mechanism, because they only charge when they're far from you. So if you could stay close, they won't charge, they'll just keep attacking. But the instinct is, oh, I'm stunned, I need to get away. And you're actually making it worse on yourself. Like the old fairy tale, people would, you know, if you ever get in a quicksand, don't struggle because you'll sink faster. You know, depending on what you're dealing with, there is some truth to that. But you're still going to sink. And quicksand isn't what they make it seem like in the movies. It's not. It's dangerous. But it's not this life-sucking pit of earth that once you fall on you can't get out of. There actually is a tried true method on how to get out of quicksand. What can I say? I was a Boy Scout. You learn these kind of things. And the funny thing is, I've never seen quicksand in real life until I moved to North Dakota, until I'm living in North Dakota, and delivering some product on an old job that I had. On the side of the road, you see these signs, and honest to God, the sign says, danger, quicksand, stay out of this area. That there's actually what would be classified as quicksand on the side of the road. I've never seen that before. I was just like, okay. That's just something that's interesting. Die already, sheesh. Yeah, as long as you don't have spitting spiders, spiders are just flavor mobs. They just die quickly. I love the void forms that come out of those spiders after they die. Like it was a normal spider until void leeches got into it and sucked its brain dry. And now it's just a mindless void monster. Well, not mindless, but single-minded void monster. Maybe look at it that way. Hey, you're supposed to be dead. Stop living. I think I automatically hit that now when I'm getting the Void Cleric. Jump in, attack a few times, drop a heal on myself because I know he's going to hit me. And it's going to hurt. Or... Oh, whoa, wait a second. I've got my aura. Okay. Holy Aura is too important. I want to replace my heal with it. Holy Aura is awesome. You and nearby allies passively have added elemental protection and vitality. Aura provides 100% increased stat effects if you have activated it within 4 seconds. So as you're running around, hit it, and now it's an effect. And that is huge. That can, depending how you spec it, it can be huge. You can do more damage, you can have more health. This is one of the ones that I'm still trying to figure out which way I want to go with it. And we'll take a look at it later as I level it up. But I need to get to the point where I can actually specialize it. I'm almost tempted to despecialize something for it, but I'd rather not. I'm liking the stuff that I have. And I'm just getting to the point where they're going to be more useful. Yeah, I need the one. I don't remember if there is one for speed. No, there's not one for movement speed. As I say, if there is one for movement speed, that's the node that I need to get as a passive movement speed buff. All right, come on. You guys are all gonna... I love it. He hits me once. My retaliation went off. It ignited him, and he just burned to death. Literally, just chased after me, burning until he died. Awesome. Why I say this, if you're going to do this build, you really need to consider having the damage over time. It really helps with clearing. All right, this map is now complete. This map is clean. Yes, that's a reference. I can't do the voice correctly. Go for more damage. I'm going to get the Void Elemental Protection. I'm going to go into that first for a little more protective. But we have reached the end of the area, the end of the map, and the end of my time for today. This has been Last Epoch on my Righteous Rage build. I hope you guys have enjoyed this content. If you have, drop a like, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy. Bye.